people. How is everyone doing today? Oh my, I'm so sorry. I've been away for a very long time. Honestly, life is busy. Life is busy, honestly. But we thank God we are back. We are back. Today, I actually want to talk about a particular topic that has been on my table for a while now. And I know you're going to be blessed, you're going to be inspired by this video. So don't go anywhere, stay right with me and let us learn together now. We want to talk about equality and equity in parenting. Equality and equity in parenting. And I want you to know that we all do these things. We all do equality, we all do equity when it comes to parenting without even knowing it. And the reason why I want us to talk about it is so that we can actually take a conscious effort in making sure that we apply this concept in the right way. For some of us that might be wondering, what does equality and equity has to do with parenting? They really have like a huge role in parenting. First of all, when we talk about equality, we know that is the concept of actually making sure that everybody gets the same thing. Don't forget that the concept of ensuring that everybody, as in our children, everyone around us, they get the same thing. But the question is, do we all need the same thing? That's the question. So as you are raising your children, do they all need the same measure of everything? There are some things they actually need the same measure of. And there are some things that you have to actually give to them according to their special needs, according to their capacity, according to their ability. So, like I said, equality is to make sure that your children get the same thing. But when we talk about equity, equity is taking that extra step to make sure that you meet the need of all of your children. You need that extra activities, extra time to make sure that you meet the individual needs of your children. And if you look at our mother's parenting, our father's parenting, you see that they had equality, they had equity. But did they take the right action? Did they handle it the right way? That's what I'm not sure. It depends on the parents. So as we are parenting our children, I want us to be conscious of these two concepts, equality and equity. Because one of the problems that we have when it comes to siblings rivalry is basically because we are not giving them what they need exactly. And maybe we give them, but we didn't do it in the right way, or we are not doing it in the right way. For example, we know that every child needs affection. Every child needs to be validated. Every child wants his parent to show love to him, to show love to her. So we cannot bargain this. Whatever you do for child A, when it comes to your hugs and kisses, you have to do to child B. So every child wants his parent to show love to him, to show love to her. So in that aspect, we have to ensure equality. But when it comes to, personal capacity, for example, some of our children, they need extra attention for them to be able to actually stay focused on doing something. You have to give them that attention. Some of them, they are okay on their own. That's okay. Leave them and make sure you are watching them from afar. Some of them, you need to actually stay on their necks to be able to do something. So they might require more time from you for them to stay on task. So when you are giving that extra time to that particular child, you have to make sure you let the other children know why you are doing what you are doing. In most cases, when we implement our equity, we don't carry other children along. And that's probably one of the mistakes that our parents made. Like in my home case, let me use myself as an example. I have a younger sister that when we were growing up, my mother will usually, when it's time for us to actually share something, my mother would actually pay more attention to her. At times, my mom would take my stuffs and give to my sister. And I'm wondering, why are you doing that? This is my stuff. And my mom would not tell me anything. So in that case, if you want to do something for a particular child and you know that this particular child needs that thing more than the other children or more than the other child, you have to carry those other children along. Communication. For example, I told my children, I'm like, the reason why I'm spending more time with your brother right now when it comes to homework is because you guys are already independent. You can read and write by yourself. You can do stuff, you can do your homework by yourself. But your brother needs more support than you. So what am I saying? As we actually raise our children, we have to make sure we communicate with them. If you are giving something to a child, maybe money to a child or attention to a child more than your other children, you have to let those other children know why you are doing what you are doing. Like in the case of my sister, I'm very sure my mom might be thinking, oh, she's the last born, you are working, she's not working. That's totally okay, but she had to communicate with me and let me know why my things are being given to her in the first place. So what am I saying is, know your individual children. Know what they need and know how to support them individually. And when you're supporting them individually, make sure you carry all your children along and tell them why you do what you do to a particular child or for a particular child. Actually, all of these things I'm saying, I want to say thank you to some of my friends. We actually had a roundtable conversation about this particular topic. And we all agreed that some of our children, they need extra attention. They need extra things from us than the other children. But one thing we have to know is communication. We need to let them know why we do what we do. Remember, our children are also individuals. They are people like us. They have feelings. So we have to make sure we communicate. That has a way of actually, comforting them and making them realize that it's not as if you love a child more than the other children. So I don't want to elongate this video more than necessary. The main point today is it is possible for us to achieve equality and equity in our parenting. Equality is giving all your children the same thing, making sure you're fair in your judgments. And equity is attending to the special need of your individual children. All right, I'm going to stop right here. If I have any other thing to add to this, if anybody has any comments, I'm going to actually deal with that and do it in the next video. Maybe my next video we can do like a part 2 of this. But what I want to do actually in most cases is I like to keep my videos short so you can start and finish. All right, thank you so much. I'm so grateful for giving me attention today. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share your thinking. The Lord bless you until I come your way next time. Bye.